Hello my beautiful ladies, welcome into this video. I have not made a video in a hot minute because I have been struggling. So if you had a very intense March and April is turning out to be even more intense for you, stick around for this video because there's going to be something in here for you. We are healing at such a deep level right now, and because this year is a number 9 year, 2 + 2 + 5 is 9, we are ending a cycle. We are getting rid of old things that no longer serve us, that were never serving us, that were actually hurting us. We need to let it go. And that means like old versions of ourselves, old programming, people in our lives that are not a suitable match for what we are stepping into, places that we currently are, whether that's jobs, locations, apartments, whatever it may be. We're letting all of this stuff go in this year, and what you are resisting will persist in a way that is so uncomfortable for you that you cannot ignore it. This year will not allow it. And this year is also the year of the snake, and what snakes do is they shed their skin, they shed old layers of yourself. So that's even more confirmation that this year is going to be intense. And if it hasn't been yet for you, buckle up, princess, because it's going to get rocky. And I have done a lot of healing work, and I know we're never fully healed, that will never happen, but the amount of healing that has come up for me in the last month and a half, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, and I never expected it. I thought I was doing really well, but I'm being pushed into the most uncomfortable places. I'm being shown so much of my shadow, so much of my internal world, and I know that's by design because it has to go. Because who God is calling me to be is so much bigger than this small little version of myself that I'm playing. And it's getting to the point where I'm so done with my own shit that I am forcing my own self to change. I have been on such a journey of healing myself, but nothing prepared me for the last month and a half. And it feels like part of myself is dying for sure, and that I'm losing myself. And if you feel that way, I just want to give you the message that you are not losing yourself. You are remembering who you are. And whatever version of yourself that you're grieving right now, do it. Grieve. We are being asked to let go. We are being asked to move forward. And who we've been up until now cannot come forward. All of the things that you did or became in order to survive cannot come. And so it's going to be right in your face, in everything in your external reality. My dreams right now, like I can't even escape this healing because my dreams are so intense. And they're directly reflecting what I am feeling in my waking world that I am not addressing. It's so hard for me right now to take a breath, like all of my healing practices I've had to set down for a minute to give myself a second to breathe because it's so intense. So if you feel like nothing you're doing is working, if you feel like the healing is not working, the healing is working, because sometimes healing feels like hurting. Sometimes healing looks like taking 10 steps backwards. Sometimes healing is so incredibly painful and so exhausting that you need to take time to grieve, time to rest, time to feel, time to, I don't want to say numb out, but time to be a human for a second doing regular humanly things like eating some ice cream and watching Grey's Anatomy, doing things that you probably haven't done in a really long time, because your body needs a minute, your soul needs a minute. You've been fighting in the spiritual war, and it is intense, and you are exhausted from that. So sometimes you need to put your sword down. Sometimes you need to say, you know what, God, I am exhausted. I have done so much, and I need a minute. And there are so many souls that are fighting this spiritual warfare right now that it's okay for you to do that, and it is necessary that you do that, because sometimes you need to rest and recover in order for you to get to the new season, in order for you to move forward in your life and get on that next level. You are going to need to be rested, because that next level is going to require your energy to be expanded. And in order for that to fully integrate, you need to rest. Your physical body is going through it. I don't know about you, but I have a ton of physical symptoms, and it is extremely hard on my body. If I do not take the time to rest, I am not just hurting my physical body, I'm hurting my soul's evolution. It's like when a baby is born prematurely, when you try to rush to the next step. That baby didn't get enough time to fully develop all of the things that it needed in order to come into this world and be successful and thrive. So now it needs to spend more time in a hospital, more time not being held by its mother, not being in a home. It needs more medical intervention. So when we as humans, with our souls integrating, try to rush through this process, and we try to not feel what we're in, and we're trying to get out of what we're in, and we're trying to move past it and avoid being in the void, we are that premature baby. When we get on to the next level, we are not prepared for it. We haven't fully developed. So taking this time, the Bible verse that keeps coming to my mind over and over and over again is, be still and know that I am God. And the reason for that is reminding us that it is necessary to be still and to have faith and trust that God already has a plan, and your rest is part of that plan. So relaxing and surrendering into it. Right now, I don't feel comfortable where I am. I feel very uncomfortable. I have outgrown this small container that I've been living in, and I don't know what the future looks like, and that's scary. I don't know what to expect. I've been living in survival for so long that I'm scared that my expansion is going to cause me harm, because that's what's imprinted into my nervous system. So right now, I'm feeling all of these feelings, and I don't want to. I don't want to be grieving the person that I was. I don't want to be grieving the person that I thought I'd be by now. I don't want to be grieving the version of me who had to go through that trauma and had to be in survival for such a long time. I don't want to be grieving the life that I thought I would be living, but I'm not. I don't want to be grieving. I don't want to be feeling that the life that I'm living right now is good, but I know there's more. I just don't know how to get it. I don't want to feel all of these uncomfortable emotions, but I have to, because I can't bypass them. I can't skip forward. I'm not passing go and collecting $100. I have to be in it. This part, the uncomfortable part, is part of it. Feeling is part of it. When you're expanding, it's so important to remember that you are meant to do this. You were always meant to be your bigness. You were never meant to be small. And I'm so sorry for the version of you who had to shrink to keep herself safe. And now that you cannot fit into that container anymore because it's too tight and it's actually starting to hurt you, it's scary. But the adult that you are now is the one who has the tools to become safe enough to expand. And you are figuring this out as you go, quite blindly, I might say. Yes, you have faith. Yes, you trust. Yes, you have intuition. Yes, you have guidance. Yes, you get signs and synchronicities and angel numbers and dreams and downloads and all of the things. I know that, and I know that can help you. But sometimes we see and feel and know into a future that's 100 steps ahead of where we are right now. So that jump, that gap in timelines feels daunting. It feels daunting, but I promise you, you're gonna figure out how to close that gap the more that you rest. And the more that you lean in and surrender, the more you can allow God to meet you where you are. The more you allow God to do miracles in your life. When you're pushing and you're forcing and you're trying and you're scared and you're pulling and you're frantic, that kind of energy just keeps you spinning in a circle. So lay down. Lay down and know that you're going to get back up. This is not accepting defeat. This is not surrendering and waving a white flag saying, I'm done, I can't do it anymore, I surrender. No, it's saying, I need a moment, I'm taking a pause. And when I feel rested and I feel rejuvenated, I will get back up. I will pick my sword back up and I will continue fighting this war. But for now, I need a minute. And you deserve that. You can't fight on the front lines of World War III every single day for year after year after year. You need medical attention. Take a nap. Allow your body, allow all of the things that you are upgrading, all of your inner world things to integrate into your cells so that they can expand into your energy field and into your external reality. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. I know. I see you. I feel you, and I am you. I am right here beside you. This is intense. But we're gonna make it through. The message coming through right now is, I know you don't want to let go because you worked so hard to make it work. You worked so hard in this life, this little bubble, this little box that you're living in, to make it be okay, to make it feel like, no, yeah, I'm okay here. I'm okay. I'm actually okay. I think I'm okay. But you're not okay. It's too small. And you trying to make it work doesn't mean it does work. It's not working. It's not working. And that's okay. There are points in time, like at any point in time, you are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to decide, you know what, I actually don't like being this version of myself. You know what, I actually don't like this job. You know what, I actually fucking hate living here. You know what? I thought someone was knocking at my door. You know what? I really want to move to Italy. You know what? I'm done with this relationship. You know what? I am done people pleasing. At this moment, right now, I'm done. You get to decide. You get to choose. And you can always change your mind. Nothing is set in stone. If something was working for you at one point, you felt safe, you felt connected, you felt aligned, but now you don't, that's okay. We outgrow things all the time. I don't wear the same clothes that I did when I was 7. It's for a reason. We grow, we expand. Allow yourself to rest. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that you are safe. Be still and know that you are growing, which is exactly what you want. So hang tight, my beautiful divine feminine in training. We're gonna be okay.